way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Let's go way back in time. The people don't pray like we used to pray. Way back in time. Let's go. We don't pray like we used to sing. Way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Way back in time. Way back in time. Let's go way back in time. So way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Way back in time. Let's go way back in time. So way back in time. Let's go way back in time. So way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Let's go way back in time. Let's go way back in time. God of Israel, thank you for another day, another evening, another chance to talk about your word and to talk about the things that you have made me experience as a man, as a person. Welcome again to another talking and speaking by the wise soldier. Song you just were listening to was Way Back in Time, done by got off YouTube, Church of GLC. What I want to speak about today is love. You know, I think the word love is there's kind of a stigma to the word love. When people say love, they instantly think of, you know, something that's gay or homosexual or something that's not cool. But love is something that is above us all. Love is something that isn't cool. It can't be labeled by anything else. Love is powerful when it's used in a positive manner. Love could also be dangerous. Love could be hateful. Love could be a lie. So sometimes we just have to be careful of how we love one another and how we use love. First verse that I want to read from is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 to 8. And it says, "Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never faileth. But whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away." Now we're going to jump to 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 14. And it says, "Let all things be done with charity." Now we're going to move to John chapter 15, verse 13. John chapter 15, verses number 13. And it says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." Read that one more time. Start from verse 12 this time. "This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." 13 reads now, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." And the final one is 1 John. 1 John 4 and 19. Sorry about this. Love is powerful. The Lord says to love each other as He loves you. That's all we need to do is love each other. And you know, everything else will come after. Not saying it's an easy thing, not saying it's the only thing we need to do, but loving each other is important. Very crucial in this world now. We are lacking that love. We're more about lust. And John chapter 4 verse 19 says, "We love Him because He first loved us. If a man say, I love God, and hate his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?" Love. I'm not the expert on love, but I'm going to share what I know from experience and what I can relate to through love. And first and most important thing is you have to love the Most High God, and that is crucial. You need to love the Most High God. If you don't love the Most High God, then you aren't one of His followers. You are behind. Once you love the Most High God, everything else goes rolling. But it's just not about love. It's also about believing in Him, having faith, keeping His commandments, to have all the wheels in motion to get where you need to be. When I think about love, what comes to my mind? Love, I think about like couples love, like wife and husband love. I think about family love. I think about, loving a certain object. I think about loving a certain TV show, a character. I think about loving yourself, loving your clothes. That's what I think about when I think about love. But love isn't always, positive. Love can be negative, such as loving an idol, then worshiping that idol. Like loving wickedness, loving sin, loving being distracted, loving not having to worship the Most High. Those are the types of love we have to be careful about. And even sometimes you may love your wife or this person, but for them it's like they're just playing you, manipulating you, when they really hate you. They're just using love to get something that they want. And this is why we need to be careful. This is why we need more positive love. It is always best to have love than to not love at all. But this fake love is just hate. You can't win with hate. Hate destroys, hate kills, hate steals. But with love, you can overcome any obstacle. With love, it comes with sharing your food and caring and hoping the best from each other. That is love. Love isn't just love. Love is something you can feel, you can do, you can think it. Love is something you can do. You can use love as like a tool to help build what needs to be built. And without love, things tend to break. Just like a family. If there's no love in the family, the home breaks. If there's no love in the church breaks. If there's no love of loving a TV show, then you're not going to watch it. No one's going to watch it. Love is an attraction. It is what helps us. It is what helps us become better people, become better individuals. Love, sometimes, as I said before, people use love to get what they want, and sometimes we can be so blinded by the love and what they're giving to us that we don't realize that they're evil schemes, and it's something we have to be careful about, and I'm not saying don't love, man, but you can love that person either way, but you still gotta, think, you still gotta be careful, and as soon as we love someone and we experience a heartbreak, we tend to not want to love again. We tend to give up on love. We tend to hate love. It's a fear. It's a fear of being rejected, a fear of being lied to being stolen from. Love is a weapon. It could be a weapon or a tool. Weapons could be tools. Tools are weapons. But the way I'm saying it, love is a tool to build, and love as a weapon is to destroy. And it's to break. And I have my experiences with love. And where it hurts so much. Maybe it wasn't love, but it hurts. you loving this person, you want this person, you having a crush, and something happens, and it tears you down to where you don't want to get up and try again. But with the Most High, we need to keep loving each other. Keep loving your enemy. And if, you still gotta be awake and to be ready, be on the defense against our enemy. We gotta love our enemy. We gotta love our family, our friends. We gotta love the strangers. We gotta show love wherever we go to get love. If we're always gonna be hateful and rude, that is all we're going to get, is just rudeness. But if you're showing love to someone who's even being rude, maybe if you're lucky, that person's going to go home and think about it and say, hey, what I did was so wrong. I wish I didn't do that. Maybe not the same day, maybe another week, but, love can overpower hate. But it takes a team, it takes a force of love, it takes confidence of love to help build something. What about my experiences with love? I'm repeating myself, that's all I know. So, love, grade school, I wouldn't call that love when it came to girls. It more like or crush, or sometimes you just purposely did it because you like the attention. With love, for me, I only had crushes, and that's all I had was just crushes, and haven't been the most successful. Man, I tried, and I'm always changing and growing and all these type of things. But I've never really experienced love in a couple situation. I could feel, I don't want to say lust, but intimacy in a positive way. I feel like a connection, there's one individual that I would love to talk to, and I want to make this work. I want to show love to her. What I've been doing, I've been thinking about, having a future with her, and then just loving and showing love to her and to my child. But that's a little bit overboard. But all I'm trying to say is love can make you weak, and it can make you strong. And sometimes love that makes you weak can be good. Love that makes you strong is good. But sometimes love can make you too weak to where you do not want to get back up. That goes to show that every time when I was rejected or didn't have that confidence to talk to someone, it hit me, man. It hurt me, and I didn't want to try again. I didn't want to keep going because I'll always be the same person. But with the Most High and with confidence, men have to be confident. Men have to fail and know how to get back up and to keep going. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel discouraged, but you have to get over that hump. You have to get over that hump. I don't want to say quickly, but you have to get over that hump before it gets in the way of other things or of other people. And I really wish and I hope the Most High, I feel like the Most High is still continue to give me strength and confidence, and I hope that I can find my own love. I hope I can find my love that will last this lifetime. Hope that love will love me as well, and I just hope that. And